Hey everypone, DigiBrony here. Now, as a lot of you know, I'm going to Bronycon and I intend to take a whole lot of footage of my trip, of like everything I'm doing, and sort of like vlog slash document it, like a documentary kind of thing. And a lot of people are always asking like, what's Bronycon like, what happens at these conventions, what happens leading up to it, and I thought, you know what, maybe I'll try my hardest to give people as much of the con experience as I can. Like, just so that you can understand what goes into going to a convention, what happens when you're there, just kind of get like the whole story. Unfortunately, I can't give you like everything leading up to today because it is Wednesday. Thursday is when I'm leaving to Baltimore to go to the convention, but to give some ideas of leading into it. First I'll give you a glimpse at the Skype chat with everyone who I'm sharing a room with. As Brony Curious called it, this is the OMG Hotel Monies chat, which was just this sort of epic length discussion of who was going to pay for what and how and why, and it went on for a really long time, trying to work out, oh by the way that's my new desktop, trying to work out who was going to pay how much for the hotel, who all was coming, because the way you do conventions, hotels are expensive. So the less you have to pay for your hotel, the better. So you try to get as many people in one hotel as possible. So we are set to have 9 dudes in our hotel room, if all goes according to plan, which it should. So, I mean, you're going to see what that's like tomorrow when I film the videos there. But yeah, so the cost is much cheaper. It's about $70 a person for each of us for the whole span of 3 days, because we're piling so many people into a room. The only reason we even need a hotel room is because you can't really sleep in your car in a parking garage. I don't think they'll let you. So, otherwise we'd just do that, because Bronycon is intended to be a 72-hour convention, so once it opens, the only incentive to leave is if you want to go eat or drink or go to bed. Those are the only real reasons to actually leave the convention hall. So for the most part, we're going to try to spend as much time as possible inside the Baltimore Convention Center over the course of these 3 days. Other than that, leading up to going to Bronycon, I could tell you about getting registered. I got registered as a panelist, and they actually refunded my ticket. So my Bronycon registration, which would have been, what was it, $60 or $70, got refunded. So that was cool. So I'm basically, the attendance itself, I'm going for free. I also got a press pass because of the fact that I intend to blog the whole series. I told them, hey, I've got a YouTube channel with like 1 million subscribers, and I said 50,000, but I've got a YouTube channel and I'm gonna like talk about everything I do at Bronycon. And they were like, okay, press pass. I should have got one for my brother, and I should have got one for Brony Curious, because a press pass allows you to skip lines. It allows you that if you want to interview with, like, basically you're allowed to ask for interviews with staff and stuff like that. You're allowed to see behind the scenes stuff. And since my brother Victor is the one who's going to be doing most of the camera work at the convention, ideally, I really should have got him a press pass as well. I probably could have, but I didn't think about it. I've never done this before. I've never gone to a con as press. I think I might have tried at Otakon once based on my anime blog, because there were people who were getting press passes just for having an anime blog, but I never actually did. So we're going to talk about Bronycon preparation other than the money and the actual setup. First thing I need to do is clean my damn room. As you can see, hold on, I'll zoom out and shit and show you that my room is a giant mess. There's shit and instruments, and this table is just like covered in clothes, and there's more clothes, there's some drums, and like over there there's like even more clothes. You can't really see it. There's a lot of stuff laying around. Now there's a reason that I'm explaining that I'm cleaning my room, because I do consider this to be part of the con experience. I learned from Otakon over the years that if you leave your room a mess and you come home with a whole bunch of new shit and you want to do something with it, you don't have space, you don't have any place to do anything or to put anything because your room is a mess. So I learned that lesson hard in 2008 when I came home from Otakon. I had like hundreds of dollars of like new art books and toys and shit, and nowhere to put it all. So it all just like sat on my floor for a little while because I was too lazy to clean my room. So I made a habit of every year before Otakon, I clean my whole room. So because I'm going to Bronycon and Otakon this year, it is definitely important that I come home to a clean room. So I'm going to clean that now. You don't have to watch because there's already videos of me cleaning my room on this channel, as hilarious as that is. So I'm going to go do that.
It's time for us to come together. It's the only way that things will get better. It's time for us to take a stand. So come on and lend a helping hand. Fix it up, yeah, it's alright. We'll get it ready by tonight. Mix it up, yeah, help a friend. We'll come together in the end.
Well, it's not perfect. It's a lot better than it was. Vacuumed for the first time in like a year. I mean, there's still a drum set over there, but like, you know, what can you do other than move it? That's not how life works. Sometimes you have a drum set on your floor. Alright, let's talk technology. You're filming a whole con, you gotta have a lot of equipment. So, main camera I'm going to be using is this Canon Rebel T4i that I bought for Victor for his birthday some time ago. And that's a pretty sweet camera. It's got, you know, like zoom and focus and all that good shit that makes it all pro. But this thing only has 32 gigs of memory on its card. I mean, we have spare, like 1 or 2 spare cards, but it might sound like a lot, like 32 gigs sounds like a ton, but it's actually only about an hour and a half maybe of footage, and it's only got about an hour and 20 minutes maybe of battery life, but we don't have any spare batteries. So when that camera runs out, we switch to this one. This is a what is it? I have no idea. Some kind of Sony. No, it's Canon. Okay, I don't know. Some kind of this thing, and it's a little less high quality. It doesn't have focus adjusting or like an amazing zoom, but gets the job done. It has 32 gigs of internal memory, which is nice, and it also lasts about an hour and 20 minutes of footage. So, backup camera. Of course, that's not enough. You still gotta have backup. So, you've got your phone. Obviously, this functions primarily as a phone when you're at a convention, because you need to fucking have everyone you know in your contacts list, so that if they're like, oh hey, we want to go and do this thing, then you're like, alright, well, I can call you. And of course, if you get lost, or stranded or something, or super drunk, this is a good thing to have. But, more importantly, even than that, it has a camera. So, oop, no, that's not, whatever. You know, it's a fucking iPhone, it has a camera, you get it. And then I've also got this iPod Touch, which itself has, I think, 32 gigs of memory, something like that. Anyway, this can take footage too, so if I really get desperate, I can bring this around. This is also going to function as an iPod for the trip. I plan to load this with hours upon hours of Brony music. Of course, you need to have the laptop so that there's actually somewhere to put all those gigs and gigs of footage, so that, you know, each day we can start anew, go at it. I know this looks like a MacBook, but it's actually been boot camped, so it's actually got a PC living inside of it. And then a voice recorder. This is cheap thing that my cousin actually bought for a movie we were filming the other day. It's not fantastic, but it sounds pretty okay, really. So if it comes right down to it and there's something that I really need to hear, like I really want to have recorded, I can use this. This has like insane amounts of battery and memory life, so anything I can't capture with everything else, if I run out of space on everything, I'll at least have the audio so I can remember what happened or whatever. So, I think my brother will also be bringing his phone, maybe some more stuff. Basically, the goal is to just have as much memory and as many cameras as possible so that, you know, you don't run out of space. Because it happens very quickly. You almost always, in a situation like this, are going to run out your battery quicker than you expect. You can't find an outlet to plug it into, or there's two panels back to back and you can't really wait for your battery to recharge. So it's important to have backup and to be crazy prepared when it comes to this kind of thing. Alright, so as I think I've mentioned in a few of my videos, I intend to cosplay my OC Digibrony for this convention. I bought this shirt and drew my cutie mark on it some months ago, but most of it has faded in the wash since my initial drawing, so I need to quickly redraw this thing. I figure there's a lot of ways to do a cosplay, which, by the way, for those who don't even know what cosplay is, that means costume play. It's dressing up as a character, which people often do at conventions. Icon Colt, my brother, does it a lot. I have never cosplayed before, despite going to a lot of otakons, because I am too lazy and uncreative. And personally, I'm a big fan of the idea that you shouldn't really cosplay a character that you don't look like. Like, I figure you should just try to find someone who really looks like you. And I've always been a little too fat to dress as most anime characters, or unfit. When it comes to pony stuff, it's less about necessarily, you know, looking like the pony. It's more about visually representing the pony somehow. And it can be done well, and it can be done poorly, and your mileage may vary on whether or not my cosplay is decent. I'm just wearing a t-shirt that kind of is the same color as my pony, and putting my cutie mark on it, and then I'm gonna put on a wig that looks like my pony's hair. I'm actually glad that this faded so much in the wash, because I initially drew it very poorly. As in, there were lines going through places where they shouldn't be because I wasn't careful. I didn't sketch it out first well enough. So there was like all these errant marks, most of which have now faded out of the picture. So it can look a lot better. Of course, I drew it wrong initially. I had actually drawn a full pie, but there's supposed to be a piece missing right here. But it looks like, or maybe it, no, that's not what I got wrong. I didn't put enough colors in it or something like that. There's some way in which this is horribly off, but once again, I'm not going for like perfect accuracy here. I just want to dress up as Digibrony because it'd be funny. Gotta put like a purple outline around everything like it is in the picture. Look at this nonsense. Look at this bucket. Do you see a red? I don't see a red! Maybe pink and purple will make red? Yeah, good enough. Good enough. Alright. Pink is such a great color. People always say that my cutie mark looks like a Trivial Pursuit game. I wouldn't really know because I haven't like played Trivial Pursuit. But from the title, I'm guessing that it's a game about having ridiculous amounts of trivial knowledge. So if my cutie mark is that I have ridiculous amounts of trivial knowledge, and I hold a magnifying glass up to that trivial knowledge, then that sounds incredibly accurate, would you not say? Of course, it was originally intended to be a pie chart, according to Mizu Takeshima, who designed it. But either way, I think it works. Alright. That is done. It looks much better than it did when I first drew it months ago. So, yeah. Have a look at that. It looks a little bit like my cutie mark, doesn't it? Shit. Hold on. Alright. No. Come on. There we are. No? Maybe? Whatever. Victor!
It's amateur.
Why don't you explain what you're doing?
I'm cutting out some wings with a fucking razor blade.
With a box cutter.
Yeah.
Show what happened to the drawing? Aren't you like cutting around the drawing of it?
I already cut out the other side.
Alright.
Now I have to cut all the way through these boxers. Sucks.
And why are you cutting out wings?
For my Icon Cult cosplay.
So we're gonna go as Digibrony and Icon Cult, which is also who we are, actually. So that'll be fun. Victor, please share with my audience everything that you've learned so far about making wings for a pony cosplay.
Buy spray paint.
Start from the beginning.
I didn't learn anything.
What are these? What are you making it out of?
It's foam board, and I cut the shit out of it with a razor blade.
Where did you get the foam board?
From Michael's.
How much was it?
It's like $6 for a pack of 3. It was a ripoff.
Wow. And you're currently painting the wings.
Like an asshole.
But you wish you had bought spray. So it's all one color?
Yeah.
But you're wishing you bought spray paint to make it much easier.
Yeah.
You could always probably go out and get spray paint and come back before you'd be
This
done.
is kind of cool.
I guess. So you didn't use a template or anything, you just sort of drew it.
I looked at the internet, and Googled pony wing, and I looked at Rainbow Dash. And I drew it.
How come Icon Colt is a Pegasus?
Because it's cool.
Like what is Pegasus like about him?
He likes to fly.
Is he supposed to be a representation of you?
Yes.
Do you like to fly?
Yes.
You did say for a little while that you wanted to join the Air Force.
Yes.
Mostly because of Macross.
Yes.
So Icon Colt is vicariously living out your childish fantasies.
Indeed. Look, man, if I could be a Pegasus,
You're so well spoken, Vic.
I would be a Pegasus.
Why don't you have a channel with 50,000 subscribers? Who's this guy? Who's this? You're not from New York City. You be fronting.
a shirt because my shirt's cold.
Who's that? That kid's coming to Bronycon. Hey! No.
Dodged.
This guy's not coming to Bronycon, but he's going to Otakon. I am product placement kid number 5. Hello.
Product placement.
Buy our great products. Don't pour that in that cup needs another layer inside of it. And we'll get that other layer. It's in the dishwasher. Are you sure it's in the dishwasher? It's right here. Shade, what's your pony name? What's your pony name?
Big Mac and Shade.
Mac and Shade. That's my 15-year-old brother. I'm zooming in on you because I don't think you've really been in a video. It is dirty. Yeah, it's not clean dishes. Oh, this little kid's gonna come with us as well. So, are you getting prepared in any way? Get your shit together? Like, we leave tomorrow morning. What am I bringing? Clothes, toiletries. What?
A fedora.
Invented the word clothes.
Remember your fedora.
Yeah, you can't forget to bring fedora and some spaghetti and I think he's already.
Dude, should I wear a fedora?
Spaghetti. No, you should not wear a fedora.
Boom! First wing.
We do
have fedoras. We should totally wear
fedoras. And color them pink and blue and yellow. Is it still a fedora if it's not black? Didn't even think about that. Rainbow fedoras. Rainbow. Victor, what are we doing?
I'm giving up on painting the wings with acrylic paint because it was a bad idea and I ran out of paint. I'm gonna go get spray paint.
Where are we going to Michael's again?
Oh shit, we can go to Kmart. Too expensive at Michael's. I want to go all the way to Home Depot. That's where I usually get it.
Fuck Home Depot. We should really check that place right up the road just to like... Super zoom. You can see here the rest of Victor's Icon Colt cosplay. These are hairsprays so that he can spray his hair green. He has to do it white first because green or colored spray doesn't really work on dark hair, so you usually got to spray it white and then spray it green. And even then, we don't know if it'll work, but hopefully it will. He's got this gray T-shirt to wear because Icon Cold is gray. I think he's gonna color it on with these fabric spray paints to color your. This is for your 2D
Sure.
mark, right? Yeah. Anything else for your cosplay other than that stuff over there?
Nope. No, I'm gonna wear gray pants.
Gray pants. What is up with all these cars? I have no idea whose car this is. This blue car. It's my mom's car. That truck over there, that's what we're taking to Bronycon. Because it... Oh, God, dude. That, Hold on, I gotta take footage of what we're... The car, that's Victor's car. We're gonna take that, that Santa Fe. It's like brand new. A family car. The red one is my friend, Brando. But, this is Victor, and we're going. Victor likes to have his AC on in the car. I like to have the windows down. But he's all like, oh, my hair.
Why is that necessary?
Because it's real life. This is what we argue about on a day-to-day basis.
Damn it.
This is Slice of Life, Victor. It's a real documentary.
Sure.
Some people have exciting lives full of mystery and wonderment. We have the one where we complain and bitch about the windows being down or up.
Bigger about the stupid bullshit.
Yeah, that's our existence. So that's and occasionally we drive to Kmart. Probably the first time I've left the house in 3 days.
Really?
Probably. Where else have I gone? Neither do I. Kmart 3 days ago when we had to buy spray paint for Boyd's fucking movie. Yeah, easily.
Jesus. Right.
So that's how much I get out. We don't really know if this place sells spray paint, but we hope it does because it's like right next to our house. So we're gonna check it out. It's called the Do It Center. It's a place where you go to do it.
Do it.
So what was the result?
We got this all-purpose spray paint, but it says primer on the top, so I'm not sure it's gonna work.
Yeah, it's apparently a primer, but also all-purpose. It was cheap, but if it fails, he's gonna have to just pick something up on the way back from class because he has school today. What are you studying, Victor? At school.
Internet shit.
Internet shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's detailed. What's the actual fucking course name?
I don't remember. It doesn't matter.
Do the other one first. Don't potentially ruin your work.
Get that shit good.
Get it. Get it. Jesus Christ. Holy fuck.
Look, man, you gotta be thorough.
Thoroughly analyzing.
Yeah.
Does it suck?
Look, it looks like
I'm just realizing that like this steam is gonna
get out of the way.
Shit. It's like a gelatinous blob.
Didn't question where he came from.
So, yeah, what?
What?
Flip that back over and look at the fact that it's stuck now and you just rubbed off all the paint. You fucking idiot. How is
Shit.
that not obviously gonna happen?
I don't know.
It was wet! It was
That's
blatantly wet! Dude, you could probably get a paintbrush and just fucking smear it like...
I'll ruin the brush.
This is a lesson for everyone. That's why I'm filming this. Alright, you're gonna let that dry.
Shit sucks. Don't get primer. Don't be stupid like me.
It's like $3. Which is like, can be bad depending on how your budget is. I still don't think that's even dry yet.
Nobody understands me.
It's all glossy and shit.
Yeah. Ah. Fuck. Shit.
What are you doing?
It looks like a Nickelodeon sign. Gotta fix it.
He's got to leave that there for like 10 minutes.
I'll have 10 minutes. We need to talk the other one.
Why?
Why? It all looks the same.
I know, but like, make sure you're gonna use this fucking primer for the rest of the.
Use the rest of what I have.
Congratulations on spray painting the grass.
The grass doesn't give a shit. Look at that, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, that wing actually looks pretty good, especially with
primer.
that.
It's supposed to go on after you already painted. I think. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I think I got some in my eye. Ah! Why?
Express your misery as best you can.
Ah!
Alright, y'all, it's time to talk fashion. Now, when you're going to a Brony convention, obviously you're going to want to wear Brony shirts, which I have plenty of. Like I said before, I will be cosplaying on the first day, but you know, there's going to be changes of clothes. I'm probably going to sweat through that thing pretty quick. So, the question is, which shirts to bring? Now, I'm probably going to bring all of them, because it's not like I don't have space, just in case, but I will do a little segment, thoroughly analyzing what clothes to bring to convention. So, right here we have this Trixie shirt. Now, this might actually be my favorite of my My Little Pony shirts, but it is the least ideal for this con situation, and here's why. First of all, the shirt is a little small on me. It's a weird cut. I think it actually is meant like for women or something, because it's kind of tight. I mean, it's great. It's got Trixie and all, and she's great, and it's also a Harry Potter reference, which I didn't get when I bought the shirt, but now that I've seen Harry Potter, I get it. This one, not even worth taking. Too hot. It's black, it's tight, not good for con. Now we have this. A really old Brony shirt. This is like the first one that ever came out of like a Hot Topic and FYE. It's a good shirt. It's light. It's got a soft fabric. It's great for, you know, sweating balls in. Probably not the best fabric for this situation, but it's alright. The problem with this one is everyone's gonna have it. Everyone has this shirt. Everyone knows this shirt. You don't want to, you want to be original. You don't want to show up in the same shirt that like everyone in the convention's wearing. This Rarity one, it's sort of in the middle. It's like, you know, it's black, so that's terrible. It's not that common, but it is easily findable at like Hot Topic or whatever, so plenty of people might have it. This is technically my brother, so he's probably going to wear it, but yeah, not ideal. We have this DJ Pony shirt. I say Pony, not Pone 3, because it makes more sense. This is a cool shirt. Not everyone has this one, but again, it's black. This one fits fine. It's a good shirt, but black is not the best color to be wearing, you know, to a searing hot convention. So, we have this. Now, in terms of hipster cred, this is the least ideal shirt. Everyone has this shirt. I know that because every time I wear it in a video, I get a million comments about how everyone has this shirt. So, yeah, you're gonna look like everyone else at the convention, but you know what? It's got good fabric, it's lightly colored, it's got every pony on it, so you pretty much please all crowds. Some of them look a little weird. Twilight's color is kind of off, but whatever. I mean, this is a good shirt. I'll bring it. But this, here we have the most ideal shirt to wear to Bronycon. Now, I'm not saying this shirt is so uncommon that I'm going to be the only guy wearing it or anything. No, far from it. In fact, pretty much anyone who has this shirt is probably going to wear it. Why? It is totally ideal. First of all, it's white. Second of all, it's made to be durable and to wear to parties. Because it is a party-hard shirt. Now, it's got a little bit of blood on it. I don't know if that's acceptable at Bronycon. I think there'll be too many people wearing it for them to, like, say, oh, children can't see a nosebleed. I mean, Pinky looks happy, so whatever. But it's also an Andrew WK shirt. This is a reference to Andrew WK's I Get Wet album cover where he had a bloody nose and his song Party Hard. This shirt is actually, you can't buy it in the store as far as I know. You can only get it from Andrew WK's website. So if you're wearing this shirt, you know Andrew WK and you know ponies. That's like 2 levels of connection. Plus, it's adorable and awesome all at once. White, fits well. This is the most ideal shirt, so I'm definitely bringing this with me. The only thing that would make me not wear this is if they were like, hold on, this got blood on it, like, that's not okay. Now, big ass pile of underwear. Bring a lot of underwear to a convention. You may not have heard of this, but there's a certain ailment called swamp ass. Swamp ass is what you get when you walk around in 90-degree weather all fucking day, and it sucks. Your ass will hurt a lot. Swamp ass. Look it up. Don't look it up. I gave you enough of an explanation. I had swamp ass once at Otakon. It was miserable. You don't want that. So, now, pants. These are all shorts, because obviously you're going to be walking around a lot. I tried to find pants that have excess pockets, because you're going to carry a lot of shit around. If you want to have your cell phone and your wallet, and if you're like me and your wallet is huge, you want some deep pockets. I actually don't usually wear these pants. I went out and found them in my dresser so that I could wear them. Big pockets, ideal. I used to have a pair of trip pants, which are these super baggy, super deep pockets, like goth kid pants that I wore to Otakon every year, but they got shredded. So, yeah, these are the semi-ideal pants. I'd like to have bigger pockets than even this, because I don't like carrying a backpack around. I used to be able to just literally have everything from the con, my itinerary, my schedule, all my crap that I needed, all in my pockets of those pants. So I'm going to try to pull that off this year and not have to carry around a backpack, but I don't know. Well, DigiBrony doesn't have a beard, so this has to go. I apologize in advance. It's just as well, because really, when you're walking around this hot-ass 90-degree convention, sweating balls, you really don't want to have a beard. Why do I keep looking at the camera like it can... Guess I'll look over there, maybe that'll make sense. You really don't want to have a beard in this sweltering summer. Why am I recording this part? Nobody wants to see this. If you've ever heard the phrase, shaving 5 years off of your life, and didn't know what it meant, this is what it means. I always look like much younger after a shave. Like 18 now. Everyone's gonna card me about everything. Well, the drive from Virginia Beach to Baltimore is about 4.5, sometimes up to 5 hours long, so I got Luna here to help me put together a Brony song playlist to listen to on the drive. I ended up with 80 songs lasting 5.1 hours, just long enough. I'm sure I'm missing some good stuff, but you know, I got enough. So we've got like the At the Gala Rainfall mix, Alone by Hirosashi, the original Discord song, Pinky's Brew, some Hate Seeds, Neverending Strife, Old Jackalab. This is all stuff that was like from my first ever Pony playlist, like way back in February of 2012. Sonic Rhyme Boom, which I can do the fastest in the world. Gloomy Town by Simona Cindy, one of the most underrated songs in the fandom. Cerulean Blue by Replacer. Some Tarby songs from his album. For Luna by Vaporous Coyote. Pinkie Pie Swear. Heluna. Sweetie Bot. Ska. What About Us, which is a really underrated, or rather unknown rap song from the community. I've got a shitload of So Great and Powerful. Also mixed in is some stuff from the So Great and Powerful tribute album, Sorry 52, 51, 52, Sorry 52. Yeah, Rhyme Flow, Les Soldat Pony, Fenning, stuff from that Jof the Loaf and Megaphorics. I've got their song Honest Me. I'd put their whole album on here, but I know my little brother is not going to want to listen to that shit while he's driving, because it's all really soft and poppy, and he's not into that. 40 Winks by Griffinilla, So Great and Powerful, you know, more SoGap. I mean, I've got like every SoGap song on here. And the Rainfall songs, Over the Reels. Rainbow Factory, of course, classic. Everyone has to have that. More So Great and Powerful songs. Spirit of Fire by Psychgoth, which is brand new. Beautiful Discord by Les Soldat Pony, which is like my favorite Pony song ever. It's a little quiet to be listening to on a drive, but whatever, I mean, we can deal. Face Explodey, a whole bunch of songs by him. Got the Trixie version of Time to Pretend by MGMT. Pinky's Brew, It'll Be Okay, and then we've just got like the entire Cat's Millionaire discography. Hackamore, Don't Come Back Luna, which I would love it if he played that live at the show. He's going as Jeff Burgess, but you know, he might play his Hackamore songs. And just everything Cat's Millionaire has ever done that has to do with Pony, because she's the best. So yeah, that's my Bronycon Drive playlist. Alright, so now we've got the Cutie Mark shirt all figured out. Now I need to talk about this wig. Unfortunately, this wig is currently in a state of chaos. So the thing about a wig is that you kind of got to take care of it, and people say that, and I'm just like, alright, well, I won't like leave it on my floor for 9 years. That should work, right? But it's more like you should really put it on a mannequin head or something, because otherwise it gets all tangled and chaotic. I actually had to, this horn was originally, when I got it, it was all limp and shit, so I stuck a metal rod in it. I took a coat hanger and broke off a piece of the coat hanger and shoved it in there to keep it straight. It kind of works. It looks limp right now, but once it's on your head, it kind of perks up a bit. It's still pretty bad, but whatever. It's not like a giant effort cosplay. You might be wondering, where did I get this wig, and why does it look like DigiBrony's hair? Well, that's because I bought this, which I got online. It's a My Little Pony wig called The Singer, which obviously is a generic way of indicating Sweetie Belle, because all of the My Little Pony wigs say like whatever their talent is, and you know, Sweetie Belle, as much as she might be reluctant to the idea, is The Singer. So I took a Sweetie Belle wig and I put it on, and I had my mom cut it. And of course, she was like laughing the whole time. She was like, "I can't believe I'm cutting a wig on my son's head." And I was like, "Please, you always thought you were gonna have a gay son." Then she took, because my mom's a genius, she took the hair that we cut off the wig and made a tail out of it. So I guess I just gotta kind of wear this out the back of my pants or something. There's no real attachment, but it kind of has this hook-like shape where it can just sit in my pants, be itchy as hell. Yeah, wig, shirt. I'm gonna die in this, I know that, because the thing about a convention, you might think, if you're from the South, like me, you might hear 80 to 90 degrees and think, that's not too bad. I mean, it would suck if you were out in the sun all day, but you're in a convention center, so who cares? Well, the thing is that you're in the convention center with 6,000 other people, most of whom are large men, and everyone is sweating like crazy, and you're all in a room together, and it's just heat and stench everywhere. And wigs are stifling and itchy because they're on top of your already hair. And yeah, so cons are fucking hot. So that's just a thing that you got to deal with. So I'm probably not going to wear this all 3 days of the convention. I'll probably wear it for my panel for all of day 1 maybe, but on day 2 I'm just going to wear some brony shirts. Because I don't think I can deal with that all 3 days.
Jump into it.
Here you are. Jump in.
Not jumping. No, hell no, I'm gonna ruin it.
But I don't want to film it.
Give me a minute. I have to make a stencil.
Flying and I am free, and never turning back the spirit of fire. My passion will be the key. Oh, I smell Spitfire. What are you doing with that?
I'm making a stencil.
Oh, because that's just like actually a spray.
It's like a spray, yeah.
Ah.
So I can just like paint with it.
This is how we do. This is how we creative types do things. We make stencils out of Coke boxes. I like how this is like you. Oh, god damn it! Like, I'm guessing you see this every day and have done for a very long time. I just feel like you immediately like looked at your phone like, oh, I have the picture like immediately on hand.
Yeah.
much was that shit?
It's like $13 for the whole box.
Is it already running out? I feel like you might as well just open the thing and just pour it on there.
Or just take a paintbrush and smooth it on there.
It's not gonna travel that far, is it?
Well, you know, something that looked like it was gonna suck actually sucked.
Why the hell did you get it?
I use fabric paint.
Really?
I don't want to use acrylic paint because it'll crack.
You know, I drew mine with marker.
Yeah,
And it worked fine. In fact, it looks better than this looks.
Yeah.
It just looks like your shirt got wet.
Pretty much.
Like someone spilled a green drink on you. Well,
Not too bad.
yeah. It's evident. Still kind of just looks like someone spilled some shit on your shirt. But is this gonna be like, your whole cosplay is gonna be like, everything worked out better than expected?
That's how
like,
it always works out in cosplay.
Is it? Like, it always seems like it's going horribly wrong, and then all of a sudden
Yeah,
it's like...
of course. That's art in general.
I mean, I don't have that experience that often.
It's because you make videos and it's easier to cover your mistakes in that.
I guess.
Like when I'm doing a painting, it always is like, what the fuck am I doing? It's like, oh, that turned out pretty well.
Well, I guess I have some sense of that. Like, there's a lot of stuff that when I watch my videos back, I'm like, huh, that aligned really well. Like places where I was being lazy and editing, and
Exactly.
it for some reason it looks like it was like on purpose.
Yeah.
I mean, our old videos are awful. What are you talking about?
I mean, like every video we've ever made, there's always some mistake. So I go, yeah, I'm alright. It gives it a little character. See, the reason I want to use fabric paint is because I want to be able to wear this shirt again. Because it's a very, very comfortable shirt. Like, this isn't a Walmart shirt.
You
This is
couldn't
like
just bought a new gray Walmart shirt. Does this shit like wash out?
No, I don't think it does. I think that's the point.
Oh, so you're saying you want it to look this way forever?
Yeah. If I use permanent marker, it wouldn't wash out.
You would think
Yes,
that,
it
but
If it looks nice when I'm done, I got a new shirt.
the directions say to let dry for 4 hours, Vic, before you put on the next.
Shut up!
What are you doing?
I'm letting it eat up!
Is it not dry yet? Jesus.
You think it's gonna take 4 hours to dry? It's gonna take 2 minutes with the fucking blow dryer.
I don't know, man. That shit's hot. Put it in the oven. Vic. Put it in the oven.
No!
Well, this is not the most exciting part of this video.
Cosplay! Cosplay.
so weak at
Look at
first when you're
it,
doing
like,
it.
shoot to the side.
It got all over everything.
Yeah, no shit. This stuff sucks. Don't ever buy this.
What is it called? It's Let me zoom out. It is tulip fabric spray paint. Unendorsed. Shit. I mean, the results are okay, but the process is just absolute shitty. You blast this shit in Abercrombie when your work is finished. Your mom won't play it in the car cause it got cursing in it. Your boy like, I'm the one who told you he want his percentage.
Depression hurts.
It's not really... Where's...
Where? No. I'll get to it.
Oh. Mama! 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 I want to be in my video. This is Pony. Yeah, B. Be short. Oh, mission accomplished. It's like Victor walks over. It's just perspective.
Have you got you got shave ready to go?
He said he put some clothes in his backpack.
Chun chun.
Oh god.
Chun chun chun.
Oh god, he's gonna do it.
Chun 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 chun.
Oh god, he's gonna do it. Isn't it still wet though? Oh wow, it's just like going right on there. So what? You were like, I don't want to use permanent marker.
Fuck it, man.
I mean, the contrast looks much better in the camera than it does like when I'm looking at it in real life.
How'd that one go on
Okay.
so perfectly? No,
Like,
this shit's not going
Look
on.
at the viewfinder.
Oh,
You see how different the contrast looks to the camera.
that's not real life.
Yeah, it's like, because I'm sitting here, I keep thinking, oh, it looks good. Oh, it looks like shit. Oh, it looks good. Oh, I'm like, oh, it's because the viewfinder is like violently different from what I'm seeing in
This
reality.
isn't working though. I don't know
can't
why
show
that,
that to-
that first mark went on. Oh, it's because now the thing's covered in paint.
Not wet paint. Oh god, this again! Cosplay! So he's attempting to use like this pinkish purple to offset and like make the blue darker. He accidentally dripped a little outside of the mouth area, but it's been cleaned up.
This is shit. This is gonna turn to total shit.
Stuff really looked like kind of purple when it was in the box.
I told you it wasn't fucking purple!
Okay, well then why is there also a pink? Why would there be two different pinks?
Because this stuff is meant for girls!
They're not necessarily-
How many pinks are on Pinkie Pie?
Turn out! Juice! 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 Juice!
Jesus Christ, you're
I
fast.
got the juice! I got the juice! The imagery
Why was it necessary?
is so mundane compared to the audio right now. Alright, so barring the fact that you wanted to have blue eyes and mouth and instead have pink eyes and mouth, I'd say altogether everything went better than expected.
Yeah, something to do with the ribbons.
Still though.
I need to dash!
Oh man, the light behind you just creates this like angelic glow around you. I mean, just
need
look
to
at this.
dash.
Please appreciate how you fucking walked out of what I was trying to show you. Can you?
Camera was here for this.
Whatever.
I get what you mean. I need to dash.
All right, let's go ahead and load up the backpack. We got move all this. Start with the shirts selection I picked out earlier in the video. Of course, we have our Mountain Dew. Get all these pants. Tons of underwear. 2 extra headbands, because I know I'm going to sweat through these motherfuckers. Deodorant. Look, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be sharing a room with 8 dudes. 8 or 9 dudes. It's gonna be a $72 convention. I ain't likely gonna shower. Like, it's just not gonna be a thing that can happen. This is gonna be very important. Seriously, if you wanna like hug me or whatever you wanna do that on day one when I'm not like a disgusting piece of shit. Alright. At the very least, I could maybe try some dental hygiene. We've got the charger for the main camera's battery, iPod chargers because I want to be able to charge more than one iDevice at once, and because those things have a tendency to get lost and or confused with being someone else's. Bring in some cheap headphones. I don't use these to listen to music, but I will probably use them to like watch clips back on my phone or something if I need to. Always good to have some Sharpies for signings or whatever, whether I'm getting stuff signed or if someone wants me to sign something. You gotta have some Sharpies around. Also, always carry a pen anywhere you go, just because you never know when you're gonna need to sign shit. Like, I mean, like receipts and shit like that. This backpack is a lot smaller than I anticipated. I mean, I knew it was not a big backpack, but I'm pretty sure my dad takes this on trips. We have the charger for the camera that I'm using right now. I'm going to leave this out so I can charge it overnight. I'm bringing several USB to like whatever the other side is. These are basically PS3 controller things, like the ones that you plug your PS3 controller into your computer with, or into your PlayStation 3 with. The same kind of cord is used to plug a camera, specifically the camera that we're using, into a computer. So having a few of these is always good. This one is fucking insanely long. Holy shit. This is like a 6-foot wire. Decided I should bring a small webcam. This is just so that, because I'm probably not going to be able to post much footage that I take from the con until after the con is over, because I can't actually do any video editing on my laptop because I don't have Sony Vegas on there, which is what I do all my editing with. So I might take some short videos with Open Broadcaster using this thing just to show people like whatever's going on or something while we're live at the con. I've decided with some degree of reluctance I'm going to bring my 3 terabyte external hard drive because I do need to have something, like my laptop can only hold like 50 gigs of space, so I need to have somewhere to put all this damn footage that I'm going to take. I'll spend my nights pushing stuff onto that. Of course, we have the laptop itself. I'm going to put this in Victor's bag because his actually has a laptop slot. Of course, going to bring the charger, which is insanely long. I found an extra iPod Touch, my old one, in Victor's room, so I'm going to bring both of these, once again, just for the sake of having as much space as possible for video and audio recordings. You might be thinking, wow, you don't really pack much to go to a convention. It's like, well, no, it's just 3 days and you're going to spend almost the entire time preoccupied, so there's not a lot that you need to bring to do. I could see bringing a handheld game system like a Nintendo DS or a PS Vita. I have a tendency when I'm sitting around bored waiting for things to happen to just stare into space and not play video games at all. So I'll be fine. The voice recorder, why do I keep closing this? Voice recorder once again. My phone and my wallet can stay out. This is a handy little thing I found laying around, which allows you to plug a USB into a socket so that you can charge your iPhone on the go. I don't know how many sockets there's going to be around the con, but this could totally be like the best thing I ever did was find that. So yeah, that's a hefty packed backpack. A few things left out. These I'm obviously going to carry in my pockets, my wallet and my phone. So yeah. That's about what one Bronycon trip worth of luggage looks like. I'm probably going to pack some snacks and drinks. Why did I just hear boop boop from inside this bag? Oh, no, don't call things. Why would you think that was okay? I'll probably pack some stuff to eat and drink on the drive up there. The person who we are rooming with has said that he bought like a ton of snacks to eat while we're there, which might even make us good on food. We might not even need to buy food, but I'll probably buy food anyway, but I'll probably do it exclusively at 7-Eleven. There is a 7-Eleven right across the street from the convention. 7-Eleven is cheap. You don't go and like eat expensive food when you're on a budget. So yeah, that's about it. Yay, backpack over there. Now, let me give you a little insight into how I do my editing process. You'll notice that I'm cutting all the silences and gaps and parts where I stop for a long time and repeat. Stop for a long time and repeat the same word. I'm probably editing this late at night so I can post it super late or something. Fun times. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed part 1 of my Bronycon documentary. Unfortunately, it's probably going to be quite a while before there is any part 2 because, as I mentioned at some point in this video, I won't be able to really post what I film at Bronycon until after Bronycon because I have to do a ton of editing. And I can't do that on my laptop. So, like I also said, I might take some footage on my webcam or post little clips here and there. If you're following my Tumblr, I'll probably post on Tumblr about whatever exciting things happen. Maybe I'll actually tweet from my phone, which I'm not accustomed to doing, but, you know, I want to give you guys the scoop. So follow my Twitter and Tumblr and all that good stuff. I put all the song names that I use in the video on the video. I'd love to annotate all of it and put all the links in the description, but I don't have time. It's 1 in the morning. I need to go to bed because we're probably going to leave at like 10 a.m. So the amount of time it's going to take for me to render this fucking video will be all night. So yeah, render and upload time will take forever. So I'm not going to have time to add all the annotations and all that stuff. I'll add it in later, at a later date if I remember and still care. But yeah. All the BGMs are there. A number of those artists are actually going to be performing at Bronycon. Hackamore, also known as Jeff Burgess. I know I used Jof the Loaf's song. Hirosashi, I don't think he's performing, but I know he's going to be there. So yeah, a lot of those people are going to be at Bronycon. So check all of them out if you liked their music in this video. And I hope to see you there. Also, by the way, my panel apparently is going to be streamed on Everfree Network. I have not confirmed this personally, but I've heard it from a number of sources. So, if you are up at 11:30 a.m. on Friday, tune into Everfree Network. They probably are streaming my panel. So, yeah, you'll get to see it live along with everybody else. That'd be cool. Toots.